Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm gonna do Z3 things today. So here she is in all her glory. Still looking pretty shiny from that car wash. Things like coming together. There's some dirt on it from sitting outside, but she still starts every time. So yeah, I'm stoked on that. I got the seats back out of it today. So we didn't talk about this before, but this has been a problem. This is the driver's seat. And this is how I got it. If you look here, there's an important thing missing. That would be the seat bracket. So the passenger seat has one, so I can bolt that one in, but I don't have a way to bolt the passenger seat in, or the driver's seat in. So my plan is to install an E30 sports seat. Now, they don't fit directly on. The spacing from here to here is not good enough, and the spacing from here to there, there to there, is also, it's too big in both directions, or maybe one of them's too small. I don't know. I tried an E36 one as well, also the wrong thing. So the Z3 seats are specific to Z3s. I was trying to get rid of electric seats. Z3s only came with electric seats in the US. I could buy some brackets, I'm sure. I don't want to buy anything. I went to go get another one at a junkyard today, and pretty much the only thing missing off the car was the driver's seat, which is super weird. And I was like, oh, I'll just get the passenger seat, but it was T-boned on that side and the door wouldn't open. It was smashed into the seat. So I'm back, and now I'm gonna try welding some stuff. You might be wondering why I'm working on this car more. Well, there's an event this weekend. It's the first drift event of the Drift Colorado season, and my original plan was to have this car done. As you can see, it's not done. It hasn't moved from the last time you guys saw it. I don't want to rush this car just to get it done for this. The next thing I need it for is like in May. I'm going to take my time on this, do it right. I want to do an ABS delete while we're in here, make a correct block off plate for the heater core, because this just goes into the car. And yeah, I just want to do it right. So I'm not rushing it, but I need to drive something this weekend. And what better thing to drive than a 4-cylinder Z3 drifting? It's also February in Colorado. It'd be like 40 degrees, might snow. It's always muddy. This is February Frenzy. It's a drift event at IMI. Yeah, so things that I need to do to the car to get it ready for that. These wheels are not gonna work for me up front. I don't know if you guys know about this car, this part, but when we bought it, it was missing one of the trailing arms. So we brought an E30 one, and then I took off the other one and put an E31 on. So this is E30 4-lug rear. So I might get adapters or something to be 5-lug, or I'm just gonna run 4-lug wheels forever. So I need to get some wheels together. I ended up getting some studs, some extra studs. I'm gonna find some wheels and do some spacing and get that going. The other thing I need to do is find some bumper shocks, and I'm just gonna install a rebar on the front. This car did not come with a bumper or anything when I got it, so I'm just trying to put on a regular E36 one and just see what happens. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm pretty sure this has an E30 steering rack in it, because this was a 4-cylinder Z3, so this would have had a 2.7 turn rack, and it wasn't on it when we got it, so we just took a rack with us and put it on. So I'm gonna go, I have a E36 M3 convertible shell out there. I think it still has a steering rack. I think it was a low mileage car. I'm gonna go snag that one, and that should at least be like 3, because right now it is a lot of turns. Not great. I don't have an e-brake of any kind. I do have the Z3 cables, but I'm not gonna try and figure out something. Looking at those, they stick out way too far. Or not the Z3, those are the E30 ones, because the E30 trailing arms. But dumb enough, this car has an E30 M3 diff in it, a medium case 410. It does not need that. I have contacted a guy that has a 410 small case, and then the small case axles, which I'm going to put in this. and that's also an LSD. Maybe I'll weld it in the future, but I kind of want to do regular track stuff with this too, not just drifting. So we'll see. This car should be light enough that that small case should still have enough clamping force to still lock the wheels together most of the time. So I need to find some rear wheels set up. My plan later on though is to get a hydro e-brake set up and disconnect the rear calipers from the foot pedal and only have those hydraulics work just with the handbrake. So that would then the front brakes are only operated by the pedal, great for burnouts, back brake. I don't know, just thought it'd be better all the way around, something funny to do. And this car's light enough that just front brakes are good enough. And if they don't stop well enough, I'll just put some E36 M3 brakes or something a little bit bigger on it, but losing track there, doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep working on the seat and yeah, I'll show you guys what I figure out. All right, so I'm just gonna weld the seat straight to the floor. That's my plan. I can't think of any of these wires that I need to ever get to for any reason. So in worst case, I can just cut it out. But so I'm gonna use this stud that's in the front to kind of hold it in place. It's not tall enough to actually put a bolt on it, but at least then there'll be some forward back stuff while I'm doing it. And then yeah, just weld at the other 4 parts. I was a little worried about like the structure of just welding it on versus bolting it, but I mean there's other parts that are welded on the seat, so it should be fine. Either way, this car's never gonna kill me. All right, so we got her back, got her on the lift, and she's got seats, E30 Sport seat and the Z3 seat. And hilariously enough, after all this, I never knew if these worked or not. This seat moves. It does not tilt though, but whatever.
Race car.
Driver's seat is as good as I could expect for welding a seat that's not for a car into the car. I will say, my only complaint, BMWs have a problem with not centering you on the wheel, on the steering wheel. And people talked about the other thing being offset, the Z3 seats. They are correct. They are offset. They're offset, like it moves the seat that way, and then on the passenger seat it moves it that way. This part's a little awkward, but it's not too bad. The Z3, just the seatbelt comes over your seat. It's just kind of, I'm wondering if with the plastic that went around this over here, if it held it up slightly, but anyway, it's not too uncomfortable. And the E30 seats function the way they should, so I have tilt and recline and all those cool things. So yeah, she's safe, she's legalish. Now I'm going to work on making these wheels not look so shitty. So I don't even know where the hell these things came from, but they are horrible looking. And yeah, so I'm gonna get those off and get something else off. So I've never looked at this before, but this Z3 has non-vented front rotors. Like, that is hilarious. They're super cup, but they got good pads, so somebody just did a pad replacement. But I'm gonna be installing some studs on here, and shout out to Greg at Boost Monkey for bringing by some thread locker at no cost to me, because he's the best. So if you guys don't know Boost Monkey, they make a lot of turbo related parts and then other chassis related parts for a lot of BMWs, and he's a super cool dude and he's local to Colorado. So anyway, free plug for him. All right, so we're back. Got wheels on the front with studs and spacers, and I've discovered some things. All this play that you're about to, all this movement that you're about to see on this boot, that's all just the inner tie rod. So that's pretty bad. Over here, the tie rod's good, but there's a small amount of play on that bottom ball joint there. Probably can't see it, but I'm not gonna mess with replacing that control arm right now. Do the rack. But when I got around to the rear and started replacing stuff, and I noticed this. So there's no nut on that axle. So I'm gonna go put an axle nut on it and see if it fixes it. But if not, I happen to have a brand new E30 wheel bearing that I could install. All right, we're back. I threw get some light. I threw a nut in there. It sucked in for a while, but it pulled that bearing back together, and I am totally comfortable with that. We good. I got all the studs in. I was missing one there. The Z3 that was at the yard today. I didn't have lug nuts to get the front ones out, and they had Allens in them, but some of them were just stripped. So there was 3 I wasn't able to get, and it would have been okay if there was not 2, since I'm 5 lug in the front and 4 lug in the rear. I only needed 18, but I got 17. So anyway, I'll just run a nut there until I acquire another stud randomly. But another thing that was on that car that I decided to snag were some decently looking Bilstein HDs. So I'm gonna throw those in real quick. Got that all put back on. That wheel's on. We got the Bilsteins on both sides. If you're wondering about rear suspension, these just have the springs from a Solo Work coilover set for an E36 with no adjusters on them. So that's why it's so slammed in the rear. Yeah, but then I think I'm about done for the day, but I'm gonna get rid of this front sway bar. I've had good luck deleting sway bars in BMWs lately, so save some more weight and just get rid of that. And then I also noticed there's still an AC bracket on this engine, so I'm gonna shave a little more weight. Well, I cracked a beer and then I kept going. So sway bar gone, AC bracket gone. She's a little wet up there, but she doesn't like leak out much, so I am totally cool with that. But I pulled the steering rack too, so it came out really easily. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to go pull the one off that parts M3 though to put back on here, and then do my ghetto backyard alignment to make it work. But what I want to do now is get that E36 front rebar on and see what it looks like and start mocking up headlights. So whatever, I'm just gonna keep going. All right, so I didn't just put the rebar on. I decided the eBay M3 bumper also needed to go on. This is all the shit from the white car.
I used an OEM M3 bumper.
And Zach and Nate came by, so
I came to
put my name on the build thread.
Yep, same. So now I need a bumper for that car.
Home Depot screws.
But it's looking pretty good. We it was falling off the other car, so we got self tapper there, and it's sturdy now. The only problem was it's kind of hitting here, and I broke the handle inside because of the dented hood, so I've just been opening the hood by pulling on that.
It fits the vibe of the car.
It does.
It fits the whole ass vibe.
Yeah.
So now, well, this is this side. Now, this is what I'm on to. So, we've both decided, not both, 3 people, that light bars would look way better here at this point, and maybe I will do that, but I'm welding these bitches on tonight because fuck it.
Dude, yeah. You gotta have some sort of light.
For sure. Into it. Oh man, and you did the. Oh, never mind. I thought there was tape on the Scotch tape on those so they don't break.
Oh yeah, you have to do the electrical tape.
On both of them or just the brights?
No, just the fuckboy bright, so it makes no sense at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are you
She agrees.
Are you awooing?
The tape on the headlights? Yeah.
Tape on the
I'll tape
on the high
that.
beams?
Oh no.
Tape on the high beams?
I'm gonna be even more fuckboy. I'm just gonna spray paint an X on them.
You should, yeah.
So I won't even hook them together.
Alice is
agrees,
about it.
yeah.
You heard it.
Alice likes
You
it.
about it? You like it?
Tape or spray paint?
Tape or spray paint? Both.
Come on.
Yes.
Today you were just vocal.
One side tape,
little
one
sweetheart.
side spray paint.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get to welding and make this worse. All right. So the bumper's on, and we welded up the headlights. I gotta do a little, give you guys light again. But yeah, I just did a little build it up in there. And then I don't know if I can open the hood for you, but I just welded them straight to the up on top to the core support. But Nate found the adjustments and pushing them out, like they were looking pretty drunk and pointing out over there, but they're like fairly straight now.
Let me know when this last one's good.
Keep going.
Keep going.
But what do you guys think of the E30 lights and the M3 bumper on the Z3? It's definitely a look. All right, guys, it's the next day, and I wired up some headlights.
Oh, she's hot.
Let's talk about this. I got the brights working too. They're wired. Turns out that bulb's burned out. So I don't know if I will replace it. I might. I probably don't care that much. I'll just rock it with 3 bulbs. I think that's probably better. I'm trying to get the turn signals to work. The hazard switch wiring is all frayed, so I think it blew a fuse. So I'm checking all of those fuses now. 31, 2, 3, and there it is, blown fuse.
Man, that was like right on cue, dude.
So we got that blown fuse, we replaced it. I got the battery tie down of the highest quality ratchet strapping, and
Missing one on that side.
well, it's a turn signal.
Oh, you're just doing, I thought you did hazards. That makes a lot of sense. Get a load of that.
I got the hood figured out. Now it closes.
Sitting on the ground, get kind of an idea.
Yeah, I still need to put a steering rack in it, but that's it. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Still in this video. I gotta go home. And just gonna do things. I still need to get a gang of wheels together too. All right, so we're back, and I'm gonna finish this thing today. So I went and pulled the E36 M3 rack, which I'm pretty sure the E36 M3 rack is the same as a regular E36. The difference in the steering turns is with the different knuckles. All right, rack is in. It went really easily. When we get on the ground, see if the alignment is at all close. I don't know how the M3 tie rod mounting point compares to the Z3 4-cylinder one. I assume they're pretty close to the same though, same frame rails. And yeah, but seems like it's got quite a bit of angle too. I don't know. Is that normal angle? Is that a lot of angle? Just when I look at that from under here, that seems like a lot. I don't know. It's all stock. Let's get her on the ground, see what it looks like. So she's on the ground, and it looks like there might be just a slight little bit of toe in. If I look from there to there, maybe just slightly, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. I need to get the front of this car down. I don't think that's going to happen. Obviously, it's not going to happen before this event, but it's going to happen. So just that little bit of lowering, it might be what fixes the rest of the toe, because as you lower the car, the angle of the tie rod comes back up, so then it pushes the wheel out more. But yeah, I'm into this thing. I'm gonna put some power steering fluid in it, and I think I'm gonna go take it for a drive. Did you feel it kick the rear out there? Yeah. Yeah. She's fast. Definitely spun him loose a little bit on the 1-2 shift. Yeah. Race car. Cruises. It's happy. How's the steering? Better, but not good. No? I think it's just alignment though now. Ah. That's not the worst. It's not like sloppy, it's just vague, I guess. Yeah. Like it's like pulling in weird ways, kind of. Sounds like my E38. Yeah, probably like your E38. Yeah. It's not warm. It's not warm. Thought I was gonna be fine just these gloves. I'm not wearing any gloves. This is mainly the face.
Yeah. I missed it. Did he give me?
All right, let's see what she'll do.
Really easy. You're gonna need some air from Zach though.
Is it flat?
It's low.
Dude, it's so
Ah.
What's it like being in the race car?
Is it a race car?
Oh yeah.
This is, I've never experienced such a raw race car before.
Not slow is the description.
On a truck. Whoa! It does things.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't know where the steering wheel's supposed to be. Dude,
The steering wheel
does it
doesn't
spin?
either.
Does it go sideways that easy?
Yeah.
The steering wheel's throwing me off. Oh god, look at the steering wheel. Look at this thing.
It's perfect. Don't worry about
This
it.
is how you crash a car going sideways. You need tape right here. We should put painter's tape right here.
Yeah. That,
Oh god. Oh god! Dude, the steering wheel is fucking me up.
dude, the steering is hard.
It's this. I don't know where the center is.
That killed me in the E32.
Yeah, this is dangerous. I like it.
I like it.
Oh, where's the center? There it is.
You just let go, it'll correct itself. It's fine.
Don't question it.
Four wheels.
I don't like this. We need to fix the steering wheel.
Yeah.
This is.
It's got the M3. It's got the E36 M3 rack. in
Oh
it now.
god. This is the biggest death trap. I love it.
It's a safety machine.
It is. Dude, there's a puddle.
Yeah.
Oh!
That rear tire's probably flat now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it is.
This thing rips.
This rig is awesome.
Yeah. Death trap.
Death trap. Ah!
Yeah. Got a good little test circuit here.
Dude, this steering wheel makes it so sketchy. You don't know where the center is.
Yeah.
I almost hit a truck.
And the alignment's really bad.
Yeah, I took it off-roading on the thing.
Too. Of course you did.
Yeah.
And four wheels.
It's like perfect.
You
This
just
is
gotta get rid of all
perfect.
the weight and they're
This is
flat.
great. Yeah, this is awesome.
It's like, I see why people buy Miatas.
Ugh.
You did
Oh
that?
yeah, but this, oh
You did
yeah,
donuts?
dude. I did some over there.
Oh.
We could do more.
Tires get sagged quick.
Absolutely stellar. It's so easy, it seems like.
This is a good shit box.
All right, let's load it up with E30 shit.
All right, I'll meet you over there.
Got some supplies.
We got some tires.
It's windy out here.
Windy. Well, I got 6 wheels from Zach and stuff for $10. So we got some drift spareness.
For preparedness.
And I found the vacuum light that was vacuum line on the ground, which I knew was there, but I plugged it back in. So now the fuel pressure regulator has a vacuum reference, and we don't just have a vacuum leak. So we're good. Yeah. She's a lot slower just with putting 6 wheels in it. It's noticeably different.
It really is. Dude, Zach whipped the shit out of this thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where did he take it off-roading?
We went all the way up there. We went up there.
Oh, why was he fucking up my race car?
He got the gambler vibe from it.
Yeah.
This is the gambler
This is a
race car.
This is a race car, Zach. Be nice to her.
Nice save. Oh, the power steering sounds mad now.
Yeah. It just kept sliding.
I thought you were gonna buy a Corvette.
It just kept sliding. It drives way better without alignment. Oh, dude, we're gonna kill it at the track. Just one-handed. Oh yeah, dude, you're so ready. Dude, you know something I just realized? The tires stick out the side of the car. This sends everything just right here.
It what?
It just sends everything.
Oh, like you're just gonna get nailed?
I just got like soaked with water right there. Just like. So
we should go target top, man.
Anyway, that's it for this video. But hold on, let me show you guys something real quick.
And the alignment feels better. We went in and did it backyard.
Yeah. There's that thing. So Will may or may not come. He's doesn't have a whole lot of wheels or tire stuff that can fit that car. So we'll see what we can figure out. We'll try and get him there. But thanks for watching, guys. And we're drifting the day this video is released. So stay tuned for that video.